Alrighty, guys, what is going on? Happy Tuesday or June 6th to you guys. Hope everyone is doing good. Tell you what, the snow weather radio is a little bit loud, so we're going to turn this down here. But what's up, guys? Hope you all are doing great. First off the bat, what's up, Proxy? Hope you're doing good. Member for 9 months. It's been 9 months. Has it really? Holy cow. Proxy, time flies. It sure does. Well, I'm glad to have you, Proxy. Thank you so much for being an awesome member. Our top supporter on the channel for 9 months now. Like, holy cow. Part of the Category 3 Club. Thank you so much, Proxy. Saying, proud member supporter, keep growing, Andrew. Well, thank you so much, Proxy. Once again, means a lot. Really does. Thank you so much. Anyways, let's go ahead and see who is here for today. We got ourselves TRG. We have Divine. We have Logan. We have David. We have Roby. J-Lou, Cool, Sewing. Let's see, did we already say Haley? I don't know if we did or not. We have Time to Kill. What's up, guys? I hope everyone's doing good. Now, I tell you what, we actually got a bit of interesting activity that's kicking off here across the across portions here of the country. We got a few storms actually east of Denver right now. That is popping off here. A few storms east of Denver. Also, here towards Las Vegas. Now, this is not Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Las Vegas, New Mexico here. We actually do have a severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect for areas of, like I said, I don't even know how you pronounce these areas. New Mexico has some really, really hard to pronounce names here. We'll just say it's directly north of Las Vegas, New Mexico, potentially up to 1.5 inches of hail, or 1.5 inch diameter hail, which is equivalent to ping pong ball size. So we're talking some big hail potentially out there. So heads up to New Mexico, as you guys are actually in a marginal risk here, which is a level 1 on the spectrum, but there still will be the potential for some large hail and damaging winds. We actually did discuss this earlier this morning in our YouTube short we made, which, if you don't know, I've been actually making shorts every morning for you guys, just giving you guys a little bit of an update of what's going on, as the day goes on, or what we can expect as the day goes on. So as of the last update, things are still, or this morning, I should say, in the severe weather world, things are still pretty much the same here. But I do tell you what, there is a lot of days of severe weather that is ahead of us, not just for today, but tomorrow, the following day after. We are talking the potential for, a few spots across the country that could be seeing, the threat here for severe weather out there. So we're going to need to continue to watch this. Now, also, there's a place in the northeast here as well, towards like New Jersey, eastern Pennsylvania, portions of southeastern New York State, portions of Connecticut, Rhode Island. You guys do have a marginal risk out there, level 1 out of 5 on the spectrum, which, like I said, it's a level 1. It might not seem like much. It's like, oh, you can't just be like, it's a level 1, I'm going to pass it. No, this is a situation where you still need to take seriously, because there is still the potential for everything. Let's see. Proxy with a $50 donation. Holy cow. Proxy, thank you so much. Saying, looking forward to the best weather forecast channel on YouTube. Rocket Andrew. Proxy, thank you so much for that. That is awesome. Proxy, we love you. Thank you so much. Everyone, please give Proxy a big thank you for that $50 donation. Thank you so much. Very, very sweet. Thank you. Let's see here. Let's see here. 18 looks bad for my zip code. Gotcha. Storm Dakota. Let's see. New Jersey full of smoke. Really? Let's see here. We're gonna hop over here to the satellite view to view that. I'm gonna verify that real quickly by looking over here. It actually does look like it. Holy cow. What's going on? Is there a big forest fire or something? I would assume so. Here, I'm going to switch you all over here. So here's New Jersey. Look, see that hazy? I mean, it's cloudless. See, the white's the clouds. All this is like, what is going on? Is there a big forest fire out there or something? There's got to be. But where? Where is this coming from? Wow, there's a lot of smoke. Y'all see that? See it? It's kind of tracking south. You can actually see a bit of thunderstorm activity out there in eastern New York State popping off, which, like I said, a few thunderstorms out there is going to be possible too. Wow. See, Rolling Fork just got upgraded from 175 to 195, just 5 to 6 miles per hour off from an EF5. They probably did that because they didn't want to make it an EF5. That's crazy though. That's really crazy. Let's see here. It says it's from. They say it's from Canada. Gotcha. So there must be a big forest fire out there somewhere in the upper or above you in Canada. Kind of looks like it. Here, I'll tell you what. We're gonna see if we can hop up a little bit further. Let's see. Regional. Here we go. This might be able to. Yeah, I know we have this really strong low pressure system. You can actually see it right there barreling. Oh, you know what? There it is, right there. See these areas? Hold on a minute. I'm going to pull up the pen so you guys can see this. That's where it's coming from. Holy cow. So, yeah, we got this low pressure system. And like I said, these systems spiral counterclockwise. So the wind's blowing to the south. And they're right there. We got forest fires all over the place. Oh, didn't mean to make it that big of a circle. But there's a lot of them. Look at that. There's one right here. There's one right there. There's some right here. There's some right there. Right there. Right there. Honestly, I would not even be surprised. Oh, there it is right there. Big one. I didn't even notice that. But yeah, there's a big source right there. And this system right here is, the counterclockwise circulation is doing that there. Wow. Holy cow. Well, thanks for mentioning that. That's definitely really interesting. Something I'm glad that we looked at. Absolutely. See, several fires started at once. Yeah, probably due to, usually forest fires happen whenever there is, low relative humidity and gusty winds. Yeah. CRG says 18Z still has your hurricane. Yes, it does. I actually did just look at that before I went live. So if you guys don't know what we're talking about, so as you know, yesterday we were live here talking about that really, really far-fetched tropical system. It's been another day, and it's still in the models. It is still there. I'm going to go and show you guys the latest run here. We're going to zoom up here. So here's the latest run. Still shows it. Wow. Now, this one shows it going into the Gulf pretty far now. Obviously, like I said, do not trust this right now. Don't trust this system to be a for sure thing. But I do tell you what, the environment definitely looks to be favorable for tropical development. As you can kind of see, this model has it going something like this. Actually, earlier models had it going up towards Florida. So you can see there's a big gap still. We don't know how strong. We don't know where it's going to be. We don't know if it's 100% going to form. But we do know that the environment could be favorable for the Southern Caribbean. That could fire off a tropical system for basically the 17th. That's kind of what we have right now as a potential year for like the 16th, 17th. This system popping up here. Here's the earlier run from earlier today. Dropped in another run, dropped in another one, 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 another one. So you see what I mean? This is several models here, and it's continuing to suggest a potential tropical system out there. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Like I said, I'm not saying that this is 100% going to happen, but I'm telling you that it doesn't have a terrible chance either. Even though it's really far out there. Honestly, I was thinking earlier to myself, it's like, if I was to give this a percentage of odds of actually forming, I would probably give it a 30% chance. Now, I know this sounds pretty low right now, but the reason I have it at that is because, obviously, it's still several days out. And, well, like I said, a lot of things can change. But the reason you might think I have it so high is because continuous, 4-day support, almost 5 days of support here from the GFS, which, like I said, that's a lot of support. It's one thing if we look at the extended range and there's something that's possible tropical system. Then the next run, a few runs, it doesn't. But this has been continuous for several days now. So is GFS hinting towards something? I don't know. We'll have to watch it. But overall, it's really interesting to see how that plays out. We actually do still have that one disturbance in the northeast Atlantic. If you guys don't know what's going on, really not much. Nothing too crazy. Is it nothing to worry about? But it's worth a mention, out here towards the Azores, up in far northeastern, or far into the upper northeastern Atlantic, we got a 10% chance of a tropical formation, whether it being a depression or a storm. Don't think it'll be anything. Even then, even if it was to form, it would not be tropical. It would be subtropical, as it does not have any. It doesn't really have the characteristics, of a tropical cyclone, since it's in those cooler waters and all that stuff. But yeah, nothing much on that. Honestly, not really worth a mention, or hardly even worth a mention, to be honest with you. Anyways, let's see here. Let's see what's up. I hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Let's see here. Jay says, got an air quality alert in Cincinnati from the Canada fires. That is really interesting. I wonder if I'm going to be experiencing this. Maybe that's why it's... Hold on a minute. I'm going to switch down to... This might even be impacting me. Oh, wow. You can actually see a lot of smoke out there here. Let's do back to satellite view. Yeah, look at that. See that big pool? That's all smoke. That's literally coming down from Canada. Wow. Let's see here. Divine says, it's my birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. What's coming to Mississippi? Nothing, I don't think. I'm pretty sure nothing's really happening in Mississippi. I tell you what, so we're gonna hop you guys over here to the Storm Prediction Center here, because I do want to go ahead and show you guys. So once again, here's today's risk. We have 5 areas that we are watching for the potential of severe weather. I said possibility for today. Tornadoes today, not a concern. Damaging winds possibility, potentially up to 60 miles per hour. I'd say 70 tops. Hail, though. Hail seems to be a pretty good probability. And actually, when looking at the current observations out there, or, the current stated storms, right now we do have a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect here for areas like Las Vegas. Once again, this is not Las Vegas, Nevada, that you probably know of. This is Las Vegas, New Mexico, which... it's still fairly populated. I mean, still a fairly populated area, in which, you guys should watch it. So it's pretty much just north of Las Vegas here. This one has 1.5-inch hail potential on it, which, if you don't know, that's equivalent to ping pong ball size hail, as well as a potential here of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So we'll need to watch out for that over the next few minutes, as it does have 2 minutes to go. Oh, actually, look at that. They just now extended the warning. They just moved it into Las Vegas now. So there you go. But the good news is, what I noticed with it, the new update they just put out there, literally as we were talking about, they did downgrade that hail to quarter size. So that's good. That's better than ping pong ball size hail. That's for sure. Let's see. It's crazy, noticeably hazy last night. Sunset, beautiful picture of the skyline. Honestly, that's something that smoke does. Is it really illuminates the horizon line. Especially during sunsets, makes them look a lot more orange. It's crazy. It is a lot crazier. I wonder if the radar is even picking this up. I know radar... Oh, wow, look at that. It sure is. Holy cow. So, the reason I say that is because, obviously, smoke is thick. It's like a really thick... it's really thick particles, enough to where the radar can actually even scan it. Oh, my gosh. That's crazy. I tell you what, I'm gonna hop back like 100 and let's see, we'll hop back 200 frames here. Go ahead, hit play. We'll see what's gonna happen here. That is interesting. See how long this has been going. Oh, okay. So it wasn't happening in this frame. Let's see. When did this start then? Okay, going into the morning time here for the morning. Okay, late morning. There we go. Kind of looks like it started at late morning. As you can kind of see how it. Right there. Right around this time is when it started. So it shows around 10:30 this morning, according to radar anyways. That's interesting. It really seems like that thing has turned into quite a complex, or quite a cluster, I should say, of fires. Wow, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's interesting. That's real interesting. Honestly, like I said, I went into this, I didn't even know about it happening right now. I mean, even looking at the satellite, I mean, you can see it all over the place right now. I mean, literally all over the place. You see all this haziness. This is all that kind of dark. That's all smoke. Yeah, I mean, it's all across here, too, here in Kentucky. That's crazy. That's really, really crazy. Let's see here. Over 60 fires active in Canada right now. Wow. That's crazy. That's not surprising, though. Considering that much smoke is being emitted, wow. All right, let's see here. We're gonna hop over here to southern New Mexico. Got a few other severe thunderstorm warnings. Wow, this one's for this one's for ping pong ball size hail too. Out towards Hackberry Hill. This is west of Cornerwell in New Mexico. Let's see, south of that towards San Elzero, towards I could just say Horizon City. That's the easiest one I can pronounce. But this one has quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Okay, so got a few storms popping up out there. Let's see here. Yeah, that seems to be a pretty popular area. So mostly quarter size hail there is the main concern, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So. But you know what? We got a lot of these. Also, you know, my friends out here, like I said, even in California, northeastern California today, northern Nevada, you know, northwestern Utah, kind of like southern Idaho and southeastern Oregon. I mean, even you guys got a threat for severe weather today. Which right now we got a few thunderstorms popping off, but really nothing damaging right now. Nothing severe. Let's see here. Holly Ann says I'm on Long Island. It's been bad all day. What, the smoke has been bad all day? Yeah. It looks like it. Yeah, it really looks like it has. Right now, I actually see a bit of clouds going over you over in Long Island, which I can pull up for you. Yeah, but you know, you can really see that smoke from Long Island. There's Long Island right there. You can see in the latest frame there's a bit of clouds. Maybe a little bit of thunderstorm activity just off the coast there of Long Island. But all that darker stuff up here, all of this, that's all smoke. That's crazy. Let's see here. TRG says, I have a friend in New York City, says if you look out the window, you can see yellow smoke. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. That really is. I'll tell you what. So, okay, there's something I wanted to talk to you guys about here. Okay, I've been browsing the models here for a little bit. You know, I've actually seen you know, social media posts too. I believe from Reed Timmer talking about a situation here. Let's see what's going on here. There might be a shot for severe weather coming up here for it looks like the 10th for Saturday, maybe. All right, I tell you what, we're gonna hop y'all over here to the models. We're gonna make this look a little better for y'all. Interesting. So here for like late Saturday, it looks like. At least instability wise, it's there. Let's see. What about 500 millibar winds for Saturday? Because I did see you know, some posts on social media of a let's see. Okay, this is for Sunday or Saturday. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's a lot of winds out there, a lot of upper level winds. But I do tell you what, yeah, we got a little bit of it looks like a shortwave trough here, out towards here for the 14th. TRG says for 14, 15, 17, and 18. Yeah, like I said, I've seen a lot of social media posts on it actually, talking about it. Here you go. Yeah, we got a bit of a trough here for the 12th, right? Yeah, for the 11th and 12th. It really wouldn't impact till like the 14th, though. That could be some activity we need to watch. You know, that could be a severe weather event popping up here soon, y'all. Let's see here. Let's see, 12th. Oh wow, look at that. Sure does have a lot of energy on it too. Some areas over 4,000 joules per kilogram. That's enough. You know, that is well more than enough energy out there. Okay, we'll watch it. But like I said, I really don't like looking out that far though. But 144 hours out, that's like for the 12th. About 6 days out. Yeah, that's kind of my boundary. I really don't like pushing more than 5 days unless there's some serious support behind it. But you never know. We'll have to watch it. You know, it's definitely been really quiet severe weather-wise recently. And, you know, this could be the next shot for the next significant event here. You know, other than just the normal the normal springtime and summertime thunderstorm severe weather days. I mean, like today, you know, we got a chance for a few pop-up severe thunderstorms, but you know, no big organized event has happened in a while. You know, it's actually been pretty quiet. Otherwise, I tell you what, I do want to go ahead and show you guys here. Here's a satellite view. Look at that. A big old line of big old line of convection. We actually got a low pressure system out there towards California. You can see it rotating counterclockwise, and obviously allowing for the upper elevations to experience a bit of thunderstorm activity. That's why we're seeing those risks for severe weather today. Between like New Mexico, even like Utah, in the risk here. Nevada, we have northeastern California also in the risk as well. So I tell you what, though, that's pretty aggressive looking, on the infrared scan there. Which, let's go ahead and hop over here. So right now in that big marginal risk here between like California, Nevada, southern Oregon, even like I said, also southern Idaho, really not anything severe popping off right now. Just a bunch of convective mess, a bunch of thunderstorms. But we do have a severe thunderstorm warning here towards Idaho Falls in Idaho, with the potential of 1.25 inch hail. So that's $half size hail, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility too. Let's see. You're walking the woods. Thank you, dude, for the $2.20 donation. Thank you so much, dude. Greatly appreciate it. Walking the woods means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. So much. Very, very sweet of you. But yeah, like I said, right now out there towards those regions, it's kind of quiet. We do, like I said, Denver, though. Yeah, my friends in Denver, heads up to y'all, especially on the eastern side towards, like, Aurora. We got ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning. A couple of them in effect here. Let's see. Both of these are for $half size hail. Doesn't really look like damaging winds is a concern out of these storms here, as they do have those less than the threshold for severe level. So the only reason we have these severe thunderstorm warnings here is because of that potential of hail. So we'll need to watch out for it. Once again, Walk in the Woods, dude, thank you so much for that. Greatly appreciated. Let's see, the last 3 days there's been thunderstorms. Yeah, it's been, that's just normal late spring, early summer type of activity that's been occurring here. Wow, they just issued a big severe thunderstorm warning out here. Let's see. Wow, look at that, 70-mile-per-hour winds. That's new. That's in extreme south-central New Mexico. That right there, my friends, that's significant. Towards La Cruces, towards Mesilla, towards Anthony. Let's see here. Yeah, you guys, heads up out there. I tell you what, 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Yeah, you don't want to mess with that. That'll definitely rock your house. That's for sure. Yeah. So if you have anything loose outside, or if you're in the storm out here, highly would recommend bringing your loose furniture indoors, because you don't want to mess with that. You never want to mess with the winds that strong. So 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts is a concern there. Also, potential for some hail, very small hail, not nothing damaging hail related, up to penny size possible. I tell you what, you know what just happened? They just put out, we just got a hail report out here in northeastern New Mexico. This is, I'd say about 50 miles northeast of 50 miles northeast of Albuquerque. On that storm in Las Vegas I was talking about. Not Nevada, this is Las Vegas, New Mexico. Talking 1.5 inch hail towards San Miguel, New Mexico, the county. Wow. So that's Train Weather Spotter reported. So that's official. So hail threat has been observed. So there you go. So if you don't know, 1.5 inch hail is equivalent to ping pong ball size hail, which, you think of a ping pong ball, they're light, but hail, ice the size of a ping pong ball, that's not so light, and that's moving quick. So obviously that could have that could be definitely an impactor for vehicles, siding, you name it, sightings of homes. I mean, yeah, a lot of things out there can get dented and if not destroyed out in the hail like that. Anyways, let's see here. What does it look like for South Carolina? So actually, today there is a risk for pretty much all of South Carolina, as you can kind of see right here. So you see that green circle? this big green circle. So that is a marginal risk, which, like I said, that's a level 1 out of 5 on the spectrum. So that is a chance for the potential of, some severe weather. And so for you, you said for Columbia, basically central South Carolina right now. For you, at the moment, it's clear. But to your south, towards like Charleston, we got a severe thunderstorm warning out there actually for Charleston right now. For the possibility of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, which, other than that, that's pretty much the only concern out of that storm there. So, as the evening progresses, it's going to be possible of a few strong to potentially severe thunderstorms out towards those regions. But overall, when it comes to it, right now you're good to go for you specifically. But my friends out there in Charleston, by the way, heads up to you. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Tell you what, we're going to move over to tomorrow's outlook here. Oh, my gosh. I just realized tomorrow's outlook has a really long risk all the way from Canada, actually, into Missouri. All the way from Canada to Missouri. I tell you what, we're going to go ahead and switch you all over here. So here's tomorrow's risk. We got, yet again, 5 areas of potential severe thunderstorm activity tomorrow. 2% chance, or sorry, less than 2% chance for tornadoes. Well, that's good. That's good. No tornado probability, or very low, very, very low tornado probability for tomorrow. Not expecting tornadoes in general. Damaging winds and hail, though, they are both a concern, as you can see. So that's hail threat. You can see there's damaging winds. The only main difference you see here is like the southern panhandle of Texas has more of a damaging wind threat than a hail threat, so they kind of moved that out. But overall, that's tomorrow's risk, which, like I said, it's a marginal risk. That's level 1 out of 5 on the spectrum, but still, even if you're not level 1, even if you are in that green, that dark green, that's a good potential of severe weather. It could happen. So we'll need to watch out. Let's see, day after that, another marginal out there, definitely a lot smaller here for Thursday. But, southern Georgia, northern Florida, southern South Carolina out there, maybe towards Charleston, could see it again. Western Montana, northern Idaho, and eastern areas of Washington State has that. So, anyways, that's that. Let's see. Will Iowa be on Saturday morning, if you don't mind checking, because I'm traveling mainly to central Iowa. So you said for Saturday. Right now, we are far away from Saturday. Right now in the extended range, predictability is too low out of all these days. Out of day 4, day 5, day 6. So as of right now for Saturday, the predictability is too low. Not meaning that there's going to be no chance for any thunderstorms. It just means that there is not enough confidence in it right now to determine if it's going to be severe or not. So right now, I wouldn't count on it. Anything being significantly severe. I mean, if there was a big system that was going to impact you for Saturday, they would have that highlighted, which they don't. So nothing big. Speaking of, Tulsa got a severe thunderstorm warning here now. Let's see. This is for quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Also you got severe thunderstorm warning exception out here towards Bixby. Let's see, 46 minutes for this. I believe it's the same warning here, basically. Why'd they do that? Look at that. They have a severe thunderstorm warning inside of a severe thunderstorm warning. That's interesting. Holy cow. Anyways, but yeah, we were talking a potential of quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there towards Tulsa. Mostly the south side. It's mostly the south side that's going to be impacted here. But overall, as we're looking at, let's see here, towards areas east. So I don't know if sowing is here anymore right now. I did see sowing earlier, but if you're still here, there's a storm east of you, east of Blackwell, here for Ponca City, which is warned for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So there is the shot for severe weather out there towards you, which I believe these storms are moving southwest. I don't remember. I don't know exactly. Here, we'll go ahead and figure that out real quickly. Yeah, no, they're kind of moving northeast. They're kind of moving in a really interesting pattern here. We're going to go ahead and turn this down to 30 frames here. Yeah, I mean, it hardly looks like they're moving either. Let's see. What does this say? Moving northeast at 5. A whopping 5 miles per hour. Whopping 5 mile per hour. Is there, let's see, Xavier says, is there an update on all the smoke haze in New York City? Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier. It's still going strong. I'll tell you what, I'm going to switch y'all back over here to the satellite. Look at that. Bunch of it. So there's obviously New York right in here. You guys are still dealing with a lot of smoke, and likely to continue for a little bit because, like I said, we're currently seeing ourselves a strong low pressure system impacting basically eastern Canada, which if I was to switch y'all over here to, let's do regional sectors here, you can actually see it right here doing that counterclockwise swirl. Here, I'm going to turn this to 200 frames so you guys can see it a little better. There you go. So you guys can obviously tell there's that thing going on, or that circulation going on. Actually, this has been going on for like the last few days, really. But anyways, but you can see, out of these systems, they rotate counterclockwise, meaning the winds are traveling in this direction. So they're basically spinning like this. So you can see all those winds that's pushing down. You can actually see how it's trailing the smoke to the south. So, so like I said, obviously you can actually see that. So all these little fires you can see popping off. Like I said, we actually have a really big cluster of fires that's actually happening right now. Into, let's see here. We're gonna more localize this here. Let's see. We're gonna sub-regional that actually. Which, if you look closely, you can actually see a lot of it up here. All of that. And you can see all that smoke is trailing down to your south. So you're pretty much getting the smoke that happened like pretty much yesterday. So with that being said, I mean, you're probably going to get some more smoke tomorrow. Would be a good bet, essentially. Let's see here. See, 5, that's the slowest I've seen. I've seen it slower. I've seen it move stationary before. Let's see, smoke is really heavy out here. I bet. I really do. So, yeah, definitely lots of smoke out there. And you're probably going to be dealing with it for a while, too. And like I said, what TRG was saying is that there's a lot. I forgot what you said about it, but there's a lot of 60 fires active in Canada right now is what he said, which is really crazy. Really, really crazy out there. But tons and tons of smoke is being emitted from this. You can see all that trailing south too. It's just throwing it right to the U.S. Gotta give Canada a big old thanks for all the smoke here. Basically smoking us out. Anyways, let's see here, Chris. What's up? Let's see. I wanted to tell you how proud I am. Oh, thank you, Chris. The weather's gonna be for 47106. Okay, let's see here. 47106. Let's see, Indiana. So, yeah. So, we really don't have much going on out here anytime soon. The closest thing to you will be tomorrow, but honestly, really not expected to be anything. It's going to be relatively fine out towards the region. So, no damaging thunderstorms, anything like that happening for a while. At most, there's a chance for a few showers tomorrow. Maybe a few rumbles of thunder could mix in, but I wouldn't even be too... I'm not even that confident on that, honestly. So... But yeah, no, nothing too crazy. Let's see here. David says, I'm in a hospital watching. Well, I hope you're doing all right. Let's see. Kidney stones. Oh, that's not good. That sucks. Let's see. I'm worried, Mississippi. Gotcha. So, yeah, like I said, Mississippi really does not have much going on. I mentioned that to you earlier. There's really not much happening out there in Mississippi. I mean, there's a few thunderstorm risks, chance for a few thunderstorms, but they're not expected to be anything damaging, nothing severe. Any of that is not expected. So it's nothing you should worry about, even remotely, right now. So why is there smoke? A lot of forest fires happening in Canada, in eastern Canada right now. Let's see here. But yeah, no, that's essentially what we're talking about. Like I said, those wildfires are probably going to be continuing for a long time. Because, like I said, it looks like a lot of areas. A lot of areas there, too. Let's see here. You can actually see it during the nighttime scans here. See those, like, little holes? And you can see once the sun rises up there. Why... That is really weird. So it seems like the smoke thickens up when the daylight hits. or I mean like afternoon, evening time. I mean, you can see like early morning. I mean, you can still see some of those trails, but it's not until like the afternoon when that smoke gets really thick. So it's like, what? It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see here. Lexi says storms in Oklahoma. There is, yes. We were just actually watching that. Got a few of them. Yeah, actually out there towards Tulsa right now. We got a few severe thunderstorms popping off here. Yeah, like I said, we actually had stormception. We literally have a severe thunderstorm warning inside of another severe thunderstorm warning right now. Which, out here towards Tulsa, you can see a lot of these. See these big bubbles? Y'all see this? These are what we call outflow boundaries or gust fronts. They act like miniature cold fronts. You can notice temperature difference with them. But also, they are known to fire off potentially more storms. So even, like I said, a little one of these little boundaries could fire off some more of it. Which honestly, you can see two of those outflow boundaries are actually clashing right now. You can see that right there. There's two outflow boundaries that are clashing. So in some cases, when this happens, we could get more thunderstorms firing off out of it. So if you live towards Limestone, I would not be surprised if there's another one that could fire off out of it. Would not be surprised. But yeah, no, Lexi, there will be the potential for a few strong to severe thunderstorms today. We also did have one up here towards Blackwell, which they removed, it looks like. Yeah, there was one here towards like Caw City. They got rid of it. Oklahoma City itself, pretty good. Yeah, Oklahoma City right now is not really seeing much of anything out of it. But anyways, let's see. Any areas we should keep out in the Atlantic for tropical activity, says Jay. There is technically two areas we should probably consider watching. Like I said, right now in terms of the current outlook here from the Hurricane Center, we have one disturbance in the northeast Atlantic towards the Azores. Talking a 10% chance of tropical development. In this case, it would be subtropical because, like I said, it's not going to have any characteristics it's not going to have all the characteristics as a tropical storm would. As you can see, first line, it says a non-tropical area of low pressure is located near the eastern Azores. Not expected to be anything tropical. But like I said, what's really been interesting, this is very, very far out here. But the American GFS for the last several days, I'm talking like 4 days now, has been talking about a hurricane. I mean, look at that. Here's the last several models. You see how it's all over the place? Showing right between western Cuba and the eastern Yucatan Peninsula. Next model has it in the Caribbean out here towards the Bahamas. Following model has it hitting western Florida, and the next model has it going right here towards like Louisiana. Now it's showing out in the middle of the western Gulf of Mexico. I don't know. Like I said, obviously, the fact that it's been continuing to say that there could be a potential tropical system out there is a little alarming. A little bit alarming. In which, this would be a good time to tell you guys to obviously be prepared because it's hurricane season. A lot of people don't know that. That actually happened 5 days ago. We are now officially in the hurricane season. So, like I said, just something we got to look out for. Absolutely. Let's see here. Maybe the smoke gets fanned out by the afternoon convection. That's a good theory. That's a really good theory. I don't know. Yeah, it's a really interesting phenomenon. But anyways, that's that, y'all. That is essentially what we're talking about. I tell you what, a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings have popped up across central and southern New Mexico here. 1.5 inch hails. This one is still 70 mile per hour wind gusts out here towards, Mesilla and towards Donna Ana. There's still a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings out there. So you can see this guy's for 70 mile per hour wind gusts, penny-sized hail, and we actually have one directly east of it for areas like... let's see, where was this at? Yeah, Hackberry Hill for 1.5 inch hail, or for basically, basically ping pong ball size hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts. So, so it's there. It is there. All right, you guys. Well, we have now officially been live for about 45 minutes or so. So if you guys have anything that you guys, like I said, if you guys have anything that you want to, like I said, if you guys have anything that you would like to, talk about, go ahead and let me know, because we're probably going to head off here pretty soon and everything like that. Let's see, here in Toronto, very hazy and smells like smoke, says Cool. A lot of people are reporting that, and I can actually tell you, yes, that is definitely a thing. And like I said, there's a big wildfire in eastern Canada right now, which is causing all this smoke. which is really really interesting. Like I said, we have this low pressure system that's actually impacting, or it just impacted Nova Scotia, and is literally, is just basically drawing down all this smoke here. Once again, I'll go ahead and show you guys the satellite view really quickly, which you can actually see here. You know, that counterclockwise motion, look at that. So it's coming our way, and you can see all the winds like shearing south. It's because these systems rotate counterclockwise. You can see as we track way down in time. So all those big areas you see there, all of that is essentially wildfire. So we'll see. Let's see, severe weather predictions for early next week. Heard. So there's a little bit of talk about. We actually did mention this earlier in the live stream. There's a little bit of discussion for like next week, of the potential of some severe weather. Perhaps could be impacting like areas of the central country. We'll wait to talk about that though. We'll definitely wait to talk about that. But we'll definitely be on it. That's for sure. Let's see here. Reported tornado. Whoa, hold on a minute. This is not far from Denver. We got a little nugget of a storm, and we got a tornado reported on it. Weather spotters confirmed it. Wow. See, high-res velocity. Don't see much on velocity there. Has to be like a little rope. I'm surprised they even there's even a tornado out of that. It just goes to show you how good radar is. Wow. Well, we got a little nugget of a storm out there. Let's see, a little tornado warning here east of Plateville, south of Hambert, essentially. So, if you live out there, it appears to be, let's see here. It does not look too populated. Yeah, we got a few little buildings here and there. See, TRG is probably a land spout. That's what I'm kind of thinking, honestly. I don't think it's a tornado. It's probably because you can't see it on radar because there's no attached mesocyclone. That's likely why. That's for Weld County, Colorado. Let's see here. Richards is probably a land spout. Yeah, I agree. No, it is. Most likely, because it explains why we're not seeing it on radar either. But anyways. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to go ahead and call it a stream. If you guys did enjoy it, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and most important of all, share this with a friend or family member, also a coworker. Anybody you can, share this video like wildfire or this channel like wildfire. Be greatly appreciated. Speaking of what's going on in wildfire worlds out there in Canada, no pun intended. But like I said, seriously, you guys, like I said, please consider sharing this. It helps get the word out there. It'd be greatly, greatly appreciated. You guys absolutely rock. Like I said, we love you. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. If there's anything that you all have any questions about, after the live stream and stuff like that, like I said, we have a Discord. Make sure you check it out. It is in the description, everything like that. Let's see, Proxy says, thank you for another informative and helpful stream. You are top-notch, Andrew. You are so welcome, Proxy. Seriously, thank you so much for supporting the channel, for being a member for 9 months, but also the $50 donation, which you should not have done, Proxy. That's seriously greatly appreciated. Super, super generous of you. Like, seriously, you shouldn't have. Thank you so much for that, though. Also, Walk in the Woods, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for supporting. Like I said, thank you so much for supporting the channel. You absolutely rock, dude. So, Proxy, Walk in the Woods, you guys are our top-notch supporters here for today. So, thank you guys absolutely so much. We love you guys. All right, well, y'all, we're going to go ahead and head off here. Stream's going to head off here in 2 minutes. So, if you guys have anything you want to go ahead and say, go ahead and say it to your friends and family or anybody you know who's in chat. But, all right, y'all. Well, we'll catch you guys here at some point tomorrow. Like I said, we'll be doing a short tomorrow morning. Like I said, we have been doing, if you don't know, we're doing these YouTube shorts every morning in order to give you guys quick little weather updates and stuff like that. So stay tuned for tomorrow as we'll be doing another one of those. And another live stream likely tomorrow evening as another update could be necessary. All right, y'all. Once again, thank you so much. We love you. Stay safe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, my friends. See you there.
Thursday night, west winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 1 foot or less, then around 2 feet after midnight. Scattered showers with isolated thunderstorms. Friday, west winds around 10 knots. Seas around 2 feet. Scattered showers with isolated thunderstorms. Friday night, west winds around 10 knots. Seas around 2 feet. Isolated showers and thunderstorms. Saturday, west winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 1 foot or less. Isolated showers and thunderstorms in the morning. Winds and seas higher and near thunderstorms. The Tampa climate summary for this evening, as of 5 p.m., June 6, 2023. Today's high temperature was 90 degrees. This time the normal high of 90. The record high is 98 degrees, which was last set in 2008. Today's low temperature was 73 degrees. This low was 1 degree below the normal low of 74. The record low is 63 degrees, which was set in 1972. No precipitation fell today, which leaves the monthly total at 1.61 inches. This is 0.55 inches above the normal amount of 1.06 inches for June. The total precipitation for the season since June 1st still stands at 1.61 inches, which is 0.55 inches above normal. The total precipitation for the year is still 8.96